This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports. You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Happy Sunday. It's great being here. And I'm not playing hurt. This is the Ask Captain Jack show on a Sunday night. Screen looks a little dark. Maybe I don't have enough light in the room. My apologies. I would get up. And yes, I am wearing shorts. Because I know every time that there's questions, it's like, is he wearing pants? Yes, I'm wearing pants. Shorts, but I am wearing them. So for all the people that are here, thank you again. It's a great Sunday to Ask Captain Jack. I will get some of the comments up because it's always good seeing the crew here. Always good seeing the crew here. I'm going to start with Jimmy Farrell. Good to see you. Jimmy Farrell's here. Oh, by the way, we are on Roku. So let me put those up. But before I forget, okay, we are on Roku TV. So for those that don't know, put that you're watching on Roku TV. So when you do come in tonight, please remember to watch your mouth. Just like Mom used to say when she used to take you to church or synagogue or mosque, whichever one it is for all of the people out there. I think temples for Shinto, right? It's the Shinto temple, a Buddhist mosque, a Jewish synagogue, and of course, churches for Christians. I think I got most of the world covered. Most of the world covered. So if I missed something, apologies. But again, you are watching on Roku TV. And again, if you're watching on like other things like Facebook, I sell you. I tell you to please, if you're watching on Twitter, and I am pushing this on Twitter, I can't see your comments on Twitter. Can't do it. Can't see it. And if you're on Facebook, I can see some of the comments some of the time. But some of the profiles, I can't see your comments till after the show. And I apologize because you think I'm ignoring you, but I'm not ignoring you. I can't see it. I cannot see it. So let me get caught up with some of the comments. And Jimmy Farrell was saying tough weekend for the Phillies. Now, I thought the Phillies won last night. I thought they were now because it was like the top of the ninth, and they were up 4-1, and that was the last I heard. They won last night. If they blew the game, that's beyond me. I do not know. PSP Raiderette is in the house. Thank you, there, PSP. Now, if you see this little like the Superman sign, which is here on the screen, but really if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, you see like, oh no, what's her sign? What's her sign? I know she's got a skull at the various iterations of skull and crossbones. Various iterations of skull and crossbones. PSP Raiderette is a member of the Galleon. You can be a member too when you push join. Push join, and for $5 a month or $10 a month, you can be a ship's crewman or a Chiefs Mess member. Now, remember, Chiefs Mess members, it's twice as much, but you do get a patch, and your benefits are double what the ship's crewmen get. Little incentive. And you help me out. And I appreciate it. Because trust me, I'm not making a mint. But it's a nice way to say thank you. Plus, each week I do a show for members. I actually have all these shows. I need to upload them to YouTube. So all you people saying, Captain, you're full of crap. No, I really do. I have the uploads. I just need to push them on YouTube. And I've been busy. Where have I been this weekend? I'm glad you asked. I was in Miami to watch the game. Excuse me. Last iterations, hopefully last, of the COVID cough. And I'm showing this right now because it is so apropos. Alex Leatherwood cannot play right tackle. On the nose. And I'm an offensive lineman. Not that I ever played in the pros. And I congratulate Alex Leatherwood for his ascension to the NFL. Whereas, I want to say, Stuart Schweiger keeps reminding people only, 0.5%, maybe even less, make it to the NFL. And oh, by the way, hello to Mike Dotterer, who called me right before the show. He was a Raider as well. And I don't know what his, like I said, his ascension was, but Mike Dotterer called me up on the phone tonight, literally right before the show, and it was great to see him, or at least hear from him. So we got that going on. I gotta get my phone squared away here. 1 second. And we'll be hearing from Mike soon, and I will be on Mike's show as soon as I can figure out the time. We'll do that as well. Chris Gang is in the house. Good to see you, brother. What's up to you? Captain No Pants. No, I actually do. Not sweatpants, Captain. No, I do have pants. Doc Cabral, my Patriots buddy, is here. Cool Kev. Saluted to you. Rated PG. There you go. And here's one thing. Jerry Lopez, my shipmate from South Florida Raider Boosters. I want to say this. I want to say thank you to the South Florida Raider Boosters for putting on a wonderful tailgate, a wonderful weekend. And I didn't put this on because I was I was in traffic all day and I was kind of sweaty. But a fantastic new club shirt for the South. I love that logo. I love that logo. So South Florida Raider Boosters and Orlando Raider Nation was there as well. I don't want to forget them because Orlando Raider Nation came down with Alan Sensman and April and a couple other people. They were in the house as well. So South Florida Raider Boosters for putting it on. Jerry Lopez, Jen, love Jen. Jen is the de facto, the lady that does it all. Thanks to Jerry, thanks to Jen, especially thanks to Jen. She put on a lot of great things. Alan Sensman, again, from the Orlando Raider Nation, brought down his contingent. Thank you to all that were there. My comment. I got to get caught up on the comments. Okay. Leatherwood, yeah. I don't want to say he's got to go. He's a guard. He's a guard. And Kelly Farley is in the house. Thank you, Kelly. I hope you're feeling better too. 10 for all the words I want to say. So basically, that's a $10 cuss jar from PSP. Love you, honey. Thank you. But for that, she gets 2 entries. Every $5 you spend, you get an entry into the treasure chest of prizes. I will do that. So she gets 2 entries there. Thank you. Now I'll have another wheel pretty soon. One lost, one last night, lost today. Okay, yeah. By the way, Pats are holding everything close to the cuff, as we should. As we should. There he is. Talk about Mike Dotterer. Thank you there, shipmate. Looking great. Mike, love you, brother. You need to get your eyes examined. That's why I wear these. That's the glasses. I need the glasses. Raider at China's in the house. Good to see you, Raider at Young Salty. Velvet's in the house. Thank you there, Ms. Velvet. I am glad to support, not for the clout. I love you. Thank you, sweetie. I love that. And Ed Winchell, who is, again, I might be OG. OG might be OG, but Ed Winchell and even Tito, Ed and Tito are the, what do you, like the Yodas? What do you call Yoda? Like the Grandmasters. Grandmasters. They're above OG. They're above OG. Watching Cards versus Ravens. I had the Giants game on. I don't know what channel you're watching. Sinister's in the house. Webb got cheated. That, yes. And that, so the score you saw yesterday, which was 15-13, that's a crock. Because the Raiders had a touchdown before the half that the officials blew the call. And I wish that I had Ref Guru. By the way, make sure you subscribe to Ref Guru's channel, NFL Nation Live. I tweeted it on Twitter. He has over 100 subscribers. Let's get him up to 1,000,000. Let's get Chronicles of the Black Hole up to 1,000,000. These are my shipmates. These are the people I do shows with, and they're fantastic. Get their accounts up. Oops, Sammy's here. Sam, let's see what Sam says. Jags looked good last night. I'll take your word for it. I didn't see the game. I watched both teams and impressed by both. I might pop in later. Yeah, sure, Sam. Sam will talk Jags football. Like I said, talk about your team. Aha! I can narc on Tito for being late. I like that because you're late, Captain. You're late. No, I wasn't. Tito was late. Here it is. Tito, you late. And I agree with Mike Sarah, signed Darrell Williams. Kevin Harrington, thank you for being here. No, you do not. I was detained elsewhere. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you there, 2180. Jay is in the house. Jay from South Carolina. Good to see her. This week and next week, McDaniel's going to have more cuts and slashes in a Freddy Krueger movie. True. Jason Dean Hunter, who is also a member of the channel. See, I got some cool membership here. We won't get rid of Leatherwood. That's true. It'll cost too much money. That's true. He's going to be a guard. The Ancient Order. Hollywood Raider, who's also from South Carolina, is in the house. Raider F for life. She's beautiful. I love all the Raiders. Who do we have? We've already had Kelly Farley. We've had Velvet. We've had China. We've had Raider F for life. Am I missing a lady? Oh, there, and Anna Diaz. Love my ladies. Thank you for being here. Anna Diaz is here. Anna Diaz is also a channel member. Thank you. Yoda and Mace Windu. Yeah. That I can deal with that. Chris Cunyetta's in the house, who's also from South Florida and Tampa. Jay from South Carolina pops in. We should have kept running, even though yeah, well, once they blow the whistle, Jay, and obviously we found this out at the playoff game last year. Once the whistle blows, the play is dead. It was a effed up call, which cost us a touchdown. But once the whistle is blown, you're told the play is dead. You stop. Chris is here. I had an excuse, was watching Kylie. They found her rip. They found her, Kylie. Okay, you'll have to explain that a little bit more, Captain. No, I'm not Yoda. I am Ben Obi-Wan. I'm Obi-Wan. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't want to talk about it. Oh my God. Oh, I threw up in my mouth. 2180 said, I don't have much to say about my enjoying the princess being on vacation. Yes. There you go. Chris Cuneta, welcome to the crew. Welcome to the crew, Chris Cuneta. Thank you there, shipmate. And let's see what it is. I'm going down. Ship's Company. Thank you there, shipmate. Chris Cuneta is now Ship's Company. Tom TJ Burpee. Leatherwood had to do better. Yeah, I know. He's a guard. He's a guard. That's why the Jags got ripped off from the Super Bowl. But yeah, Miles Jack wasn't down. Protection. Okay. You didn't realize you were a member? Well, it just said welcome to Ship's Company, so you must be new. It doesn't now. And this is the last one I'm going to put up. Jenkins, we hardly knew you. We just signed him last week. He was going to be our number four end, right? Because we got Chandler Jones and obviously Max Crosby. Malcolm Kuntz is that 4. Jenkins was going to be our 3. Signed him. Things were. I mean, I was happy. Last night he goes out with I don't know if it's an ACL, an MCL, it's a meniscus, whatever. He's gone. IR for the year. So, what was it Tayshawn Bauer? I know his last name is Bauer. Bauer is going to make the team. He's played well in spurts. I think they might go and get Jerry Green back. Remember they cut him last week. I think they might get him back unless they pick up somebody else. Oh, okay. There we go. A 16-year-old teen that went missing in some small California town. They had a drinking. Okay, yeah, I heard about that. Blessings to her family. I'm sorry that they. Well, did they find her or was she found deceased? Not that I'm morbid. They found her, but was it good or bad? Tayshawn Bowers is a dog. I hope you mean that in a good way. Like he's my dog. I think he's good. Doing okay. Tester Friday's game. Nephews are coming into. Yep. Friday's game. And Thomas, I'm going to do this because I want to put the link up. We're already 20 minutes into the show. I want to put the link up. Wide receiver 2, 3, 4. I think in no particular order. Obviously, you got Devontae Adams and Renfro. Those are 1 and 2. I think personally, Tyron Johnson is 3, or one of the next. I think Keelan Cole is one of the next. That's 4, and I think DJ Turner is going to be 5. That's my take. That's my take. Okay. And I agree with this as well. If that O line isn't addressed, what the that remember I said the floor is 10-7. It's a big concern. And if, like I said, if you're on Facebook, and I can see you. Oh yeah, Mac Hollins. Well, Mac Hollins. Oh, I forgot about Mac Hollins. Thank you there, Jason. I forgot about him. Mac Hollins. So I think they'll run 6. So yeah, Mac Hollins is in there as well. Because the reason why I forgot him is I haven't seen him because he hasn't been playing, and because that's a good thing he hasn't been playing. Mac Hollins he's like 3. He's the 3. He's the 3. Cole is 4. Tyron is 5, and DJ Turner is 6. There you go. They found her in the car in the lake. Found her in 14 feet of water. Alive or dead? You guys can tell me. Anyway, here, let me do this. I'm going to put the link up. If you want to come in to the show, and I love to have people in. Now, there are people that call, and those are callers. So you have people that pop in. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to pop in the link. Come in and talk about what you want to talk about. There is the link. We're set at receiver. We're set at running back. Actually, I think Kenyon Drake might be cut. But that's me. Yeah, PSP. I know it, but Lester Cotton looks good. Still a little bit worried about Simpson at left guard. Obviously, Miller is the left tackle. Right tackle to me is going to be Jermaine Illuminor, and Munford is going to be the backup. I think that I think Leatherwood is kept as the swing guard and tackle in a pinch, but I think Munford's going to be the swing tackle. Excuse me. And we'll see from there. So here's the link. Thank you. There's the link. Remember, Captain YouTube link went to a different channel. I like the way Britton played. He's awesome, and I agree on Drake. We'll trade him. Yeah, if we want to. No, Cotton's played well. Cotton's played cool. Kev, shush on you. And by the way, share the link. Get people up on in here. Share the link. It's Sunday night. What else are you going to do on a Sunday night? Share the link. Okay, I am going to bring in, and I'm going to have the. Let me set the clock. I need to do that too. I'm going to set the clock for my shipmate. Are you ready, shipmate? Yeah, no, yeah. Kind of am. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he is. Okay. There's my shipmate, OG. You're in my spot.
How you doing, brother?
You're in my spot. What's going on, man?
Nothing. Just been chilling, watching what's going on, everything else. I know for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be our team is going to go through the Benihana grill routine. Where there's going to be lots of cuts. There's going to be the part of the season I hate. A bunch of guys get cut. Some names you're going to be like, what? That kind of thing. I don't know, man. It is the part of the season I hate. Cut season.
Yeah.
You know, 3 weeks. 3 weeks till game, the regular season.
3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just, I don't know, man. We're going to be cutting and keeping our eyes open for guys. We got to get a tackle, man. I was hoping Leatherwood could do it. I was hoping he could pull it off right now. That guy scares me out. Like, you can't, he's not a tackle.
No.
I mean, maybe Illuminor could come in. I don't know. I just, I am worried about this offensive line because this offensive line is going to make or break our team. We should be looking forward to a dynasty year, and right now the offensive line got me very concerned.
Yeah, see, and I'm glad you said that word because Jimmy Farrell said, "Is this still the start of the dynasty?" I don't know.
It should be, but we got to go get somebody. We need somebody who's good. If they're going to put it on, I mean, realistically, if they're going to put it on Illuminor and they trust him, he played there with the Patriots and he played tackle and put him in. Just put him in.
I said this last night when I was talking with Jerry. Jerry is the one who said the Turk is sharpening his blade. And Jerry and me were in the car. We were talking about this. Leatherwood, you don't have it. Not yet. Now, maybe he might click. The light will click, but not this year. He doesn't have it at tackle, and he might not ever have it at tackle. Maybe he's just remember we drafted Gallery for tackle, and he never made it as a tackle when he was a guard, and that's just the way it is.
Tito, no, I'm not trying to grow a captain beard. As a matter of fact, I'm shaving most of this off again tomorrow. I don't start growing my beard till September. Mm-hmm. And by February, it'll be a big beard, like last year. But I feel bad for this kid. I feel for him, But he was I think he's a reach, and I hope he's not the B word next year. But we gotta put that kid at guard and move Illuminor over to tackle, and we gotta do something to make this team great. We gotta make this team dynasty ready. Oh, and you know what? I'm glad things worked out the way they did, and that we didn't get Tom Brady because you know what? F that guy. Let the Buccaneers effing keep that guy.
That's right. And I quickly saw the report. I didn't read it. It was like the Raiders were supposed to get Tom Brady. Oh, wait. I just swore on my own show.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. The final cut is basically next weekend, folks. The final cut is next weekend. Mm-hmm. So, and we dropped. I don't know if they started cutting people already or if they were waiting until tomorrow. I don't know. I didn't check out the thing, but the final cut is next weekend, and that's the 53. So you can name your 53 after next weekend, and then because and God knows why, but Brandon Parker is going to be on the 53 for one day. Then they're going to move him to IR, and I don't want him. I don't want him on the team. I'm sorry, I don't want him on the team.
No, and realistically, by Tuesday we have to cut 5 more guys. After that, it's going to be the other 37 guys, and throwing people on the practice squad and whatnot and everything else. But it's look, this is the part of the year where, like I said, there's more slashes and cuts than a Freddy Krueger movie. That was no joke, man.
That's true.
And that's part of the season I hate. The thing is, other teams are going to be doing it. Somebody give us a tackle. Somebody give us a really good tackle, please.
Well, that's the thing. Are you going to find a really good tackle in these cuts? Really good?
Other teams?
I don't know.
We just need serviceable. and I think Illuminor would be serviceable. Okay,
Luminor,
and move Leatherwood into guard, and if you got guards that are too good for Leatherwood to compete with, park them on the Pine and get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got to do something, man. We got to have a winning team. And here's the cool part: I trust in McDaniels and Ziegler to do that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but Ed Winchell, thank you. Gruden thought Brady and Gronk would retire in a year or two, so he passed. I'd have done the
I would
same
have
thing.
done
Yeah,
the
you
same
know
thing.
what? Yeah, blow it up, get rid of it. I don't want that. I don't want that
Be nice.
person, Rick, on the team anyway. I hate that guy. I've hated that guy since the Tuck rule. No,
Yeah. And by the way, it's kind of like Leatherwood was not a Gruden pick. Leatherwood was a Tom Cable pick. He was a Tom Cable pick that Mayock said yes. And so between Cable
Gruden said
and
yes,
Mayock, and
Gruden said yes or no on everything.
but like I said, Cable wanted him. Cable wanted him. Mayock said, "Yeah, okay. I think that he'd be a good pick for us." They didn't pick Tevin Jenkins from Oklahoma State, who the Bears are trying to trade, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We'll see what it is. We'll see what it is.
All I know this: Mike Mack didn't get the pick until the third, fourth, and fifth rounds. Gruden ran this. Okay, that's why our fourth and fifth round picks are so killer. Okay, we got future Hall of Famers and Pro Bowlers in the Crosby, Hobbs, Renfro. Those guys were all third, fourth, fifth round picks, man. Like Mayock knew what he was doing. Gruden did not. He tried to be Al Davis and pick everything and override everyone.
I gave you some extra time because I love you, brother.
Oh, you gave me some extra time because you were talking too. So
Wait. I got something in my nose. Here you go.
yeah, dig that out. Go ahead, munch. Anyway, so hey, listen, brother, it was good talking to you. Haven't talked to you in a while, man. No, you've been traveling.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about that Tennessee game. It's probably going to be in the budget. I'm just waiting to see. I got some stuff going on that may expand it to where that's in the budget. If it is, I'll see you there.
Okay. I hope to see you there.
Oh, do you know any place good rooms or good hotels nearby the stadium? Or
Now, if you want a decent hotel for a price in Tennessee, get them by the airport, because as soon as you get away from the airport, they go up like threefold.
right? Okay, I might not go to the game, into the game. I might just get the rental car, get the hotel, go hang out with everybody in the tailgates and broadcasts, and then watch the game from a bar because I don't want to have a throbbing headache and losing my voice. When I go to a game, I lose my voice. My head's pounding at the end because of all the noise, and I'm dehydrated because I was drinking beer instead of water. So,
That's on
well,
you. That's on
yeah.
you.
I'll go to a bar, get some wings and a beer there, and I won't scream as loud, but I'll get better camera angles than nosebleed seats for $212.
Okay. Well,
So,
hey, and I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna put this up as we say goodbye to my shipmate. Join us for a show Tuesday doing something. We'll either talk old school or we'll talk Raiders. I did have a guest, but unfortunately, I was going to talk to OG about it. I did have a guest, but unfortunately, he said, "Nah, I'm sorry, I'm really heavy booked." But we will have a guest next Tuesday, not this upcoming Tuesday. We will have a guest next Tuesday, and maybe the guest that I had for this upcoming Tuesday might push to the following Tuesday. But then remember, Chronicles of the Black Hole is going to be every other Tuesday with the Captain Show with, and I'm not going to say what the title is because it's probably going to change, with Peggy and Kevlar. So that show will be every other Tuesday. So you'll get a feel of Captain and either OG or Captain Peggy and Kevlar every Tuesday, and we'll alternate.
And yeah, let's talk. We'll do something this Tuesday. If you got something in mind, let's talk. I mean,
Okay.
we can talk about all the cuts that are going to be happening, but
Yeah, I feel that's a good show.
right. And if we can do a guest the following week or whatever,
We
that's
got a guest the following week. I got him.
good. Captain, you see, Chronicles of the Black Hole ain't just me. It's me and him. That's the concept. Is he gets these guests that he has connections I don't have, but we get to talk about the old guys, the old school Raiders, man,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we love to do. Um, and then the regular season, we go back to like regular season stuff. But off season, we try to bring you guys interviews with great Raiders. I'm halfway through John's book. Oh my God. If you don't have the book, Behind the Raider, Al Davis, Behind the Raider Shield by John Kingdon, you're depriving yourself of a lot of great old knowledge. That's it. I got my signed copy and I went, I don't care. I'm cracking the binding. And I started reading it. And I'm like halfway through it going, oh my God. Every time I turn around, you learn a lot of really great stuff.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
like, all right, brother, well, I'm going to get out of here. You got people to talk to. I'm just going to stay in the chat. And I know there's a lot of other guys probably want to come on and talk with you. So,
Yes, for sure.
all
And yeah,
right.
good to see Raider Earning here as well. I always say hi to everybody. So
And
we
hit
got to
the like button, guys. It don't
thank
cost
you.
nothing.
Hit the like exactly. It doesn't cost you a dime.
And make comments after the show is over tomorrow during the week because guess what? It helps people find the channel. If you like the captain, do this. If you're just some voyeur out there who's not subscribed, that's kind of weird, man. Just saying. All right, guy. See you later, brother. I'll talk to you this weekend or
All
this
right,
week.
brother. You got it. You take care. Always good seeing you, OG. All right. And I'm thinking, okay, I got to Google what. Yep, it's Pittsburgh. Okay, hang on. Hopefully, here. There we go. Jared, I got you on. I didn't hear from you originally on the thing, but I got you over here now. So we are ready. We are ready to roll with your 5 minutes. It's the Pittsburgh Report with Jared. Go, shipmate. What's up? Okay, wait a second. For some reason, I'm gonna pause the clock here. Okay, they're saying that you guys can't hear the call. Okay, la 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 la. For some reason, we had an outage. We had an outage, and it probably screwed with my settings. Apologies here. Um, sound. Where the hell's the sound? Audio settings. Okay, wait. Microphone, USB ringing, audio codec. No, I was going to say, okay, I hear you. Okay, there you go. It should you should be good. So can you guys hear Jared? Can you got no sound? Can't hear. You can't. No sound. Couldn't handle it. You all need clean your. Okay. Can you hear the sound? Can you hear Jared now? Jared, talk to me. Yeah, it's a Verizon sound check. Can you hear Jared now? I need to. Is Jared? Can you hear Jared? You should be able to hear Jared. I don't care about the Dodgers and Yankees right now. I'm caring about Jared. I hear you, don't hear him. I don't know why. Let me check. And again, I'm not. You're on not on the clock. Hang on here. Speakers. Let's do. Okay. Okay, there you go. Now, okay. Now, Jared, can let me hear you, Jared. You know what? I can hear you barely because now, can you all in the computer hear Jared? Because I can barely hear Jared because it's running through my computer. Tito, no one cares. Ed, watch out for the. Okay. Hang on. Speakers. Very faintly, no. Okay. Let's go with. Okay. Try this one. Go ahead, Jared. Talk. Okay. Can people hear Jared? Can people hear Jared? Talk, Jared. Okay. And I have Jared on the Bose speakers. I got Jared on the Bose speakers, so I don't know why. Need a Biden. Oh, yeah. I ain't touching that one. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Go ahead, Jared. Okay. I for some reason I don't know what's going on. Jared, like I said, Jared, I normally have you where no problem where it's like going through all of the sound out of the board, and I don't know why nobody can hear you, and I didn't have you. I don't have them on mute. I don't have them on mute. Okay, we hear it ringing. Okay, so the ringing is there. I don't know why. That's the other one. Cap running a cannon string. Is there something wrong? Yeah, there's something wrong with sound. Okay, folks, I'm sorry, Jared. For some reason, there's no sound tonight. Don't call in unless you're, and I'll try to fix it. It is a computer issue. That is why I tell everybody to come in on camera. Okay? If you come in on camera, you don't have to worry about the friggin' phone. But I'm sorry, Jared. They're not hearing you, and I don't know what the issue is. Okay, but you take care, partner. I can hear you with the codec, but that's what it is. Hey, I'm sorry, buddy. Next time, just hit that, hit the connection. You don't have to be on camera, but you can hear the sound good that way. All right, buddy. Well, you take care. Thanks for at least popping in. All right. That's Jared, and I don't know what's going. YouTube sound glitches once in a while. Just close it and come back. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn it back on. Okay. Normally it's running where the sound normally would be. Okay, which is through the Bose speakers. Okay. If you call in tonight, call in via the connection, the link. Don't call in via the phone, please. Call in via the. In fact, I'm not gonna put the number up. If you want to call in, Cam needs a new computer. Oh, screw you. Screw you, Tito. Trust me. I bet you my equipment is better than yours. Just saying. So I got a monitor there. I got a computer there. I got Bose speakers. I got a soundboard. Screw you, Tito. Screw you. Okay. Anyway, hit the link. Come in the show tonight. Hit the link. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera. See? You guys can hear the damn alarm, right? You can hear the alarm, right? Okay, I tell you what, okay. GoFundMe. Give me a new computer. I'm all for it. Get a GoFundMe. Any money that you provide, I will use. I will use. And see here's somebody that hit the go. The disrespect is not necessary. I thank you, PSP. Thank you. And Cool Kev says this: Tito is still running his Commodore 64. Thank you. Okay, but if you want to do a GoFundMe, I won't say no. I'm going to bring Chris Cagnetta on camera, or he's coming in here. It's Chris Cagnetta, my buddy. Chris, you don't have to be on camera, but but we can hear you, Chris.
Hey,
Chris,
what's up, Cap? How you doing, man?
I know everybody can hear Chris, so I don't want to hear anybody say you can't hear Chris. I'm doing fine, Chris. I'm going to start the clock on you, brother. What's going on with you tonight? Hello.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
I'm good, man. What's up with you?
It was great seeing you at the game. Enjoyed our time again, and really, I don't think a lot of people realize that a lot of the Dolphins starting offense was out there against our second and third stringers and couldn't score a touchdown, right?
Exactly.
I think there was, first of all, I grew up in South Florida, as you know, been a Raider all my life, but I could tell you, man, it was the hottest game I've ever been to. It was hotter than being in Vegas, man. It was insanely hot, but the crowd was immense. There was a bunch of Raider fans everywhere. We blacked out a lot of different places. The parking lot, there was all kinds of Raider flags, and it was a real good time down in Miami, guys. Even though it was a preseason game, what I love, Cap, is that the penalties aren't there. The false starts aren't there. The execution of the offense is no longer the same type of play calling, right?
Yeah.
You don't know it's going to, like you don't go, oh, it's going to be a run again. It's going to be a run again. It's going to, I mean, you just, it like that one out route when the I forgot who it was, but I think it was Britton, the running back, when he took off down the right-hand side instead of going for, the 2 or 3 yards for the first down. We had that lane open almost all night long, right?
Exactly.
We were robbed of the funnel of that fumble. What a hit, man. Yeah, there's a video on YouTube. If you guys got to see it, the one guy knocking the ball out, but the second guy coming, man, his arms are like the size of our legs, right? Hitting this guy. That was another touchdown that we were robbed of. But, you
Right.
know, then of course the Dolphins come back, throw their wonderful touchdown. They think everything is great. By the way, Cap, did you notice there were like no corners out there? What I thought corners are like in the 20s. I didn't see any corners in 20s playing on the field for like the whole third quarter.
Right, and they had it. Well, they did have, and I'm going to stop the clock so we get to your full time. They did have Amick Robertson played in the third quarter, and also the kid that we got from the Bengals, who is like the kick returner, punt returner, and nickel corner. I think his name is Burrows. He was one of the guys that we signed. He was there playing, but after that, it was a bunch of guys in the 40s.
Yeah.
A bunch of guys in the 40s. And like you said, there was nary a player in the last portion of the game that is going to make the 53, other than maybe, I think Butler, the linebacker from Arizona, who was like 58.
Well, they brought Jenkins in for the stop too, right? Jenkins got that nice stop.
Yeah,
on the fourth down that forced them to kick the field goal.
Right, and then we lose them for the season.
Yeah, horrible, man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. Obviously, being there a week and then you lost for the season. Don't know how that turns out for us, but as far as cuts and stuff, I agree. We've seen the end of the end here. We got a couple more sets of cuts we got to go through, but I do think that we may go after a couple of O-line people that get cut. They're probably just waiting on that. Who knows? I do agree that we can shift them around. Leatherwood has up and down games, right? First game of the season, he didn't look too bad. He had some up and downs, but I don't know about last night, man. I saw a lot of people and a lot of pushing things there, right?
Yeah, he played horribly last night. And I'm trying to be fair. He played horribly last night.
And I just want to give a shout out to Jen at the South Florida Booster Club for being a gracious host. She went out of her way, made everybody unbelievable food, wings, beer, shots. You guys totally underestimate what it takes to put a tailgate together, be the host, be there the night before. Glad she's been continuing the conditions of the club. And it was certainly great to go back home and see you, Jerry, and the boys. So thanks for having us, and glad the mic is working for me.
Yes. And again, I'm glad we can hear you too. And like I said, and I gave everybody props, to Jen and Jerry and even Alan Sensman for bringing down Orlando Raider Nation for participating as well. It was a fantastic tailgate. It was a fantastic Friday night event. I went right from work right to there. I'm still tired. So after this show, I'm getting some rest because I am still tired and dehydrated from walking in. If you guys see pictures of me and I don't have all my my chains on, it's because I waited until the very end to put my chains on, and I was still dehydrated. I was so horribly dehydrated walking in. I felt like I was 80 years old.
It was bad, man. Everybody, it was really bad from a heat perspective. I'm really glad it was a 7:30 game, because if it would have been a 1 p.m. game, our guys are playing in Vegas, but it would have been pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was horrible.
All right, well, feel better, Cap. Have a good day, have a good week, and we'll see you guys on the channel in a little bit.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming in, Chris. It's always a pleasure hearing from you, shipmate.
Same here, brother. Talk to you soon.
All right, thanks again, there, bud. That was Chris Cañeta. Good to hear him. And again, that we're having some issues with the phone tonight. I don't know why. Hit the link instead. Hit the link. You can talk just like Chris did. He spoke. He didn't have the camera on, and he was on, and there was no problem listening to him. No problem listening to him. Chris, there you go. Jerry said it as well. Chris is a charter member of South Florida Raider Boosters. Great. And Jerry Lopez is a founder. This gentleman right here is a founder of that club. So blessings to him. It was hotter than that. It was hotter than that, BAL. Really. Trust me. Because I was walking around the parking lot, and again, I didn't have all my chains on. I just had on my basic stuff. I didn't have my eye patch on, my chains, and all my stuff on my sleeves. And I waited until going in, and I was like, as soon as I put all those chains on, wow, it took it out of me. Is the heat in Miami really more oppressive than the heat in Vegas? Yes, because you have high humidity with it. Vegas, it just bakes. It's 100-something degrees, but the humidity is low. In Miami and in Florida, you can have in the 90s and your humidity is in the 80s to 90s, and it sucks, dude. Trust me. That's why when I lived in Florida, from July through September, even the first part of October, I'm indoors, man. I don't go outside. I go outside if I have to. So, yeah, Florida and even South Georgia, Alabama, the heat and the humidity will just take it out of you. Just take it out of you. So that's your answer. If you want to come into the show tonight, please do. I'm going to put the link back up again. San Diego South. There used to be a club in Chula Vista. PSV. There used to be a club in Chula Vista. I check it out, if it's still on the website of the Raiders website. I don't know if it's there anymore. But there were actually three clubs. There was the original Raider Booster Club for San Diego, and then they were down south in Chula Vista. Then they had a club that was up around the place around the water area, and was it the Cheetahs? The go-go strips. There was one down there. And then, of course, about the Nomads. The Nomads, I'm not sure where the Nomads meet, but there's actually 3 in San Diego. Tip for joining the show, mute your YouTube player. You will hear a double sound. Thank you there, Chris. That's true. And the mosquitoes are as big as hawks. That is true. Here's my shipmate, and I can't wait to have it pop in. It'll be here in a minute. There we go. Mike Arline, my very good friend. Traffic and getting into the stadium. Traffic and getting into the stadium was horrible. We had an exercise in U-turns going around the stadium until they finally let us in. Tito, this hat is wow. This is a starter pro line from years and years and years and years ago. I told you guys about that hat rack I have over there with over 300 hats on it. Over 300 hats. So I know nothing about the PSP. Get with me on Facebook. Get with me on Facebook, and I will get you over to Carlos. I think it's Mendoza. Carlos Mendoza. He is the Nomads president. He's in San Diego. He will let you know. And great guys. The Nomads, like I said, and then there's the original Raider Nation Booster Club of San Diego, because there was 2 of them, and then the Nomads are another club. So there's 3. There's 3 in San Diego. Okay, if you want to come in, to the show, hit the link. We've only done an hour. We just went over an hour. What did I do after the game? I walked. Of course, I walked. I walked out, Mike, and I went back to where we were tailgating at, and then they still had food out for the tailgate, but the heat was so awful. I wasn't even hungry. And I know you guys are saying that's, I don't eat as much. Seriously, I don't eat as much as I used to. So I walked back slowly because, again, it was just hot. Walked back to where we had the tailgate in the yellow lot, and there was still food out, but I had like a few cookies, and that's it. And then I waited for my buddy Jason Lopicolo, who took me back to the spot where we were picked up. And my buddy Jerry, who was in here, he was in another vehicle, so he stayed for a longer time. And so I went to the Wawa across the street where there was lighting. I wasn't going to spend any time in South Florida in a dark parking lot. So went across the street to the Wawa. And I waited outside and I started stripping. Not clothes. I took my hat off. I took my headdress off. I took all of my chains off. I took all of the stuff from my arms off. I took the shoestrings that are on my in the shirt and on the tips of the shirt. I took all of that off early to get a jump on it, and I was waiting for my buddy Jerry and his he had like his grandson. Yeah, you were at the Wawa too. The one that was, it's the one in Davie. It was the one in Davie. Yeah, I kept my pants on. I kept my pants on. Tito is more infatuated with my pants than any woman is. I'm just saying. Oh, and PSP just purchased Al Davis Behind the Raider Shield with my free Audible. Going to listen to it. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. And like I said, John Kingdon's been on our show a lot. He's been on our show a lot. Great guy. We'll always get some good stories. Oso's in the house from TNBC. Hola to you. Much love and respect to the nation. Thank you there, Oso Raider. Looking forward to seeing you in Nolens. Oh, there may be photographs. Robert Pena's in the house. Okay. Yeah, you were in Miami Gardens. What? Yeah, no. It wasn't a party. It was just the way it was. I went to the Wawa, and then we went home. And I took a shower before I went to bed because it was that hot. It was that hot. All right. Well, we're going to hear. We've already heard from. Well, we kind of heard from Jared. We couldn't hear from Jared. We did have the Pittsburgh report, but we're gonna hear from my shipmate Xavier. Get Xavier on here. Xavier, I'm gonna put you over
Captain?
Here. How you doing, man? Good to hear from you. And so, what is the latest in the chowder for a chowder head?
Right now, Red Sox are tied 2-2, bottom and eighth with the Orioles.
Okay.
We lost 15-10 Friday night when I went to Camden Yards.
Wow, but it was I tell you, that's an entertaining game if it's 15-10.
It was.
And how did you like the ballpark?
Oh, it was beautiful. I went to the Babe Ruth Museum before the game.
Where is that?
Downtown Baltimore. It was a lot. I forgot where we walked a long ways around Baltimore.
Okay, I would love to go to that. I would love to go to that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay.
It was really hot outside that day.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna move you over here because the thing is playing with the. You can't really see your face. There you go. Now, now we can see you in this way because the stuff on the bottom was getting in front of your face. So, and Jimmy Farrell said Red Sox suck. Yes, he knows.
I know. We suck this year.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? Have the Yankees started to win?
They're actually winning now, surprisingly.
Okay. Okay.
It was
Well,
just a while where they should have kept losing. They should keep losing so they can't be in the first in the division. They can be in the wild card. Because I don't want
okay.
to see the Yankees in win the division.
Well, it's looking like that. I want to see, and the Blue Jays are in the wild card right now, right?
Yeah, it's Blue Jays, Rays, and who else? I have no idea who else is in the wild card right now.
Okay. Well, talk to me about your Pats, and I'm being kind. I'm calling them Pats. I'm being kind.
You can call them the Cheatriots.
No, I should, but I'm for you. I'm being kind of calling them the Pats. What's up?
Right now we're 1-1 in preseason. Tyquan Thornton had a collarbone injury and he's supposed to miss up to 8 weeks, which is sad because I want to see him. So he's going to ball out this year as a rookie, but looking like we might have to wait till next season to see his true potential.
Okay.
Surprisingly, Brian Hoyer's actually been doing good. Surprisingly, for being 50 years old.
Who?
Brian Hoyer, the 50-year-old man.
Well, I know he's not that old. He just seems like he's that old.
He's been playing for a long time.
He has been playing for a long time. But he's younger than he who shall not be named that used to play for the Pats.
He shall not be named.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Hoyer's probably in his late 30s.
Probably late 30s, but I'm gonna call him 50.
Yeah.
Seems like he's been playing longer than he has who shall not be named.
He who shall, and I appreciate you playing with me on this and the fact
because he betrayed us.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? What do you think about this? He's not in camp for 10 days type crap. What do you think it is?
Probably mental issues. Probably mental health. That's why he's not there.
Okay. In the people are saying that it's probably Mrs. Skeletor was having an issue with him. Yeah, I and again, to me, she looks like a female Skeletor. She's just ugly to me. I'm sorry, but
I can't get the image out of my head.
Is it? But to me, if you look at her, she looks like a female Skeletor.
He-Man.
There you go. Yeah. Skeletor.
I'm never gonna get that image out of my head.
Right. And I think it's because of her, but I can't prove it though.
Yeah. Who shall not be named. We'll call him He-Man, who's married to Skeletor.
Yeah, you go. Okay. Okay, and so but the Pats are looking decent. Now, do they have enough? Remember our bet. Now remember our bet. You got to beat the Bills twice.
Damn. I forgot it. Yeah, I remember that bet. Jesus.
Yeah. You got to beat the Bills twice. And if you don't, I'm going to turn the alarm off. If you don't, I don't know what you got to do.
Do the Raiders chant.
Oh, okay.
And say "Go Raiders."
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You know what you can do? You can recite and in good and very well. I want you to practice this. You might want to find it now. The autumn wind. The autumn wind is a raider, bustling in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. You know the old thing?
Yeah, the old Raiders. Yeah. I'm gonna need to practice that.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, you got some time because they're not going to beat the Bills twice.
Hey, I hope they beat the Bills twice. I can only wish.
Because if they do, God forbid, if they do, I gotta wear like a Pats hat. Ugh.
You got to chant. You got to do the Patriots chant.
I don't think I'm gonna need to do that, but that's just me.
That's if they beat the Bills twice.
If they beat the Bills twice, yeah.
I set this bet up so I would lose, but they're gonna beat the Bills twice. I'm predicting it.
Okay. Well, I will say, but you better find the autumn wind, and you better start practicing it. I'm just
Yeah,
letting you know.
well, I got a while.
You got a while, buddy. I got to get you going. I heard the clock, and Mom, my eyes are bothering me, man. This is when you're tired, and your eyes start to like get the migraine stuff. You know, like the eye migraines. It sucks.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Thanks for
good.
having me, though.
Be good. You take
Thanks for
care.
having me. Take care, Kat.
I
Take
will,
care.
man. Always good hearing from you, Xavier.
Always good talking to you.
All right. That's Boston Xavier. Good to see my shipmate there. Remember, the autumn wind. You got to find, and I'm sure you can find it. And I want you when you recite it, because I really think you're going to recite it. Make sure you do it well. Make sure you do it well. Remember, if you want to come in, honest opinion, I'm an ex-offensive lineman. Yes. Is Alex Leatherwood the new Robert Gallery? Yes. And that's if he plays decent at guard. At least when Gallery was drafted, and Gallery had the T-Rex arms, which is why he wasn't a really good tackle. Leatherwood, he has the physical stuff. He just doesn't strike me. Okay, Jerry. Yeah, and I feel with you, man. Sleep. Yeah, Jerry, you take care. I said my best to Jerry Lopez, the South Florida Raider Booster Club. Thank you there, shipmate. And thank Jen for me. Thank Jen for me, and all of those folks. Appreciate it. You take care, Jerry. Good to see you. When we be doing the next Wild Wild West show? Every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And remember, we're doing the Wild Wild West show every Wednesday, and starting during the regular season. And that's why I was talking about go to NFL Nation Live. NFL Nation Live with Ref Guru, myself, and Violator. I'm going to see if I can get it simulcast here. I'm going to try to get it simulcast here, but go to NFL Nation Live and subscribe. NFL Nation Live. Go subscribe. Check out my Twitter feed. Jeff Arguello was a win. Yeah, but remember, the Raiders scored a touchdown that didn't get on the board because the officials screwed up. You can't find it on YouTube? Okay. Hang on a second. Let me find NFL Nation Live. I'm going to put it up. As soon as I get over to my YouTube. 1 second. Excuse me. I'm trying. Boy, I've been subscribed for a while. So it's like down near the bottom. Here we go. Okay. Copy. All right. I got the feed. All right. There it is. I just put the link up. NFL Nation Live. Subscribe to NFL Nation Live. And you'll see, like I said, you'll see the Wild Wild West show on Wednesdays on this channel. NFL Nation Live will be on at 9 o'clock. It might be simulcast here. I don't know. But make sure you go over to NFL Nation Live. Did I see anybody from the Tampa Bay Raiders Club? Yes, Chris Cagnetta. Yeah, Chris is old South Florida, up here in Tampa. So Chris was the only person from Tampa that I know of other than myself. So, yeah, there was two of us from there. Yeah, and there, Mike Arline. And if you guys that are here in the Tampa area can figure out where everybody wants to meet, that'd be great. That'd be great. And again, Chris Cagnetta, Chris Cagnetta is now a member of the channel. He's a member of the Galleon. Mike Arline is an old school member of the Florida Bay Area Raider Boosters. Where this, see that patch right there? Florida Bay Area Raider Boosters. That's my club, baby. That's my club. In fact, I have that patch. I even have the alternate patch. Got a few of these left. These are collector's items. These are collector's items. So there they are there. All right. If you want to come into the show, it didn't go to Facebook. Let me see here. Wait a second. We put it on. Okay. There you go. There's the YouTube channel. They were like wow. I think because they were so big, I think I had to pay like what? I think I paid like $20 for them because they were so big. They were so big. Large. And let me also do the link for the show. Please come into the show. Remember, Chris Cagnetta has been in already. Mike, you can come into the show. Brian's here. Yeah, good to see Brian. In fact, let's put it out there. All destinations. There we go. All right. There's the link. Come into the show. And there's one more game. It's on Friday. One more game. It's on Friday. And then the cuts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a Captain Jack patch. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Captain Jack patch. That's the one that's for $10. Oh my goodness. I don't have it with me. I do have. Yeah, there's a Captain. There is a Captain Jack patch. They're $10. So yeah, PSV wants to know about that. And like I said, the Dolphins couldn't score in the red zone. Oh no, that was us. Our first drive we scored. We scored a touchdown. Then we got the safety, which was the right safety. Then we couldn't really do anything. Then we got 2 field goals. So there we go there. Okay, we got Positive Philly coming into the house. We're gonna get your right hat. Yeah. He had to change his hat. He had to make sure he had to put on his Eagles hat. And yeah, the defense did score twice. One of them didn't count. They got a safety, and they got what should have been a fumble 6. It didn't count, but it really was a fumble 6. Amick Robertson, I think, is going to be cut. But if he's not cut, then he's the last guy that makes the roster, because I think it's going to be between him and the kid from that picked up from the Bengals, because they were both playing last night late. Okay, let's bring in Michael Givens, otherwise known as Positive Philly. There we go.
Captain Jack.
How you doing there, brother?
I'm doing good.
Over here. There you go.
How's it
And
going?
I'm good, man. Talk to me, brother. Talk to me.
So before I get into sports, I got some big news. Something big happened to your boy today. I am officially proud to announce that I'm a member of the Hardcore Sports Network.
Nice.
So I got a part of a sports network, with some of my Philly friends. And hold on, let me do this. I don't want to get you copyrighted. I know you can see the some of the game in the background here. I can't get you copyrighted, so let me turn that off. So yeah, I'm officially part of that with some of my friends over there. So anybody, if you want some content creators, go check out Hardcore Sports Network. I just wanted to put that out there. I'm going to be doing lots of shows on there. Hopefully have Captain Jack on there one day. If I start off like an interview show or something, maybe I'll start like a super fan show where I interview some NFL super fans. That'd be pretty cool. You're in Utah. Oh, interesting. I'm in the middle of Utah, and I'm checking in because Mahomes is moving that ball. Is he a Chiefs fan in Utah?
Darren Ray is a Chiefs fan. He is a former boss of mine. He's actually a pretty cool, I will say this, he's a pretty cool Chiefs fan. Thank you for checking in, Darren Ray, for watching the show.
I like that.
I miss you. I miss you, bud.
I like the design on that hat, Captain.
Yeah, like I said, it's an old starter. It's an old starter hat.
There you go.
So
yeah, that happened to me today. Today's my first day part of that. So, I'm excited about that. Have some shows.
Former friend, former boss, you butthole. Former friend, former boss.
Philly's going to get it done today. I don't know what happened there today with the Phillies. It's disappointing. We had to at least take 2 out of 4 from the Mets, and we couldn't even we took 1. Couldn't even get 2.
Yeah, so we lost 3 times to the Mets, right?
Yes, we did.
That's
in a span of 4 days. Or in a span of what, 3 days? Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's really not good. I mean, we want to make the postseason. We got to beat the Mets. If we want to make the postseason, we got to beat the Mets because there's a good chance we could face the Mets in the playoffs, Captain.
Yeah, you're going to need to beat them sometime or another. Wouldn't it be great if you started beating them in the regular season?
You're not kidding. You're not kidding. 1 win, I'm not satisfied with. I don't care. I mean, congratulations, you won 1 game. There were 4. You should have won at least 2.
Right. Right. And Ed Winchell says some folks are saying that the Eagles are going to win the NFC East.
Easily. You kidding me?
Okay.
Call me biased. Easily. I have us winning 13 games, Captain Jack.
Wow. 13 games?
Yes, 13-4 for this team. Are you shocked?
Okay, which games are you going to lose?
We're going to lose. As much as I hate to say this, I want to have a nice Christmas, but my Christmas Eve is going to be ruined because they're going to lose to Dallas Dallas on Christmas Eve. We're going to lose to Green Bay. We're going to lose to Tennessee. And let me look at the schedule real quick. I forget the last game.
Okay. But you're going to win 13 of your 17. Okay.
I can see it. And we'll lose to the Colts, I think.
Okay.
So
now, you know what? I will place a bet.
I can see us beating the Cardinals.
Wow, who threw that pass? That long pass? I just saw a high. It was number 13. Who's number 13? Your quarterback?
Our quarterback, Sinnott. You're watching that game now?
No, I just saw a highlight.
Sinnott.
Okay, nice pass, nice.
Reed Sinnott. Yeah, he's looking good, man. He's looking good. Obviously, going to be like the 3rd string quarterback, but. We'll see.
Yeah.
You should know. I know we will be 12-5. Man, listen, like Raiders, like y'all. I mean, I can't say. I honestly can't say. I really can't. It's so unpredictable. I mean, if I put out like stand-ins, like I feel like I'm gonna put out like my prediction video is gonna literally be the odds of winning the NFC because it's just so unpredictable to predict that division. It's going to be the best division in football this year. My eyes are going to be glued to every NFC or every AFC West game, especially divisional games. And I'm not even an AFC West fan. I'm just a football fan in general. So I'm excited to watch, teams in the AFC West this year. For sure.
Okay. And congratulations, or I should say, not congratulations. Best wishes. There's the bell. Best wishes to the Eagles, because again, of all of the teams in the NFC least, obviously I like the Eagles the most.
Appreciate
Yeah, because they're Philly.
Yeah,
I can't stand the Cowboys.
Listen, if there wasn't the Las Vegas Raiders, everybody, Captain Jack would be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I bet.
No, actually, I would not. I would be a Minnesota Vikings fan.
What? Why is that?
Because I like the color purple.
Really?
I really do. I like the color purple, and
You're from Philadelphia.
But I'm from Philadelphia. But
But
I would probably, if you're saying like which team would I support if the Raiders didn't exist, I would probably support. I'd support the Eagles as well.
I'd pick the Packers. I think I've told you this. When I first got into football, I used to be a Packers fan because I liked Aaron Rodgers. As the years went on, I kind of haven't liked the Packers as much because I've been loyal to Philadelphia. But I still do like Aaron Rodgers. So I would be a Packers fan. I know somebody asked me that.
And Darren Ray pipes in. We're talking division champions. Let's talk Super Bowl. Chiefs or Raiders, best. And yeah, I agree, Darren.
Listen, I think you guys could sweep the Chiefs this year, or you split with them, One or the other.
I think we're gonna split with the Chiefs. I think we're gonna split with the Chargers, and I think we're gonna beat the Broncos twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Chiefs. You are a big Chief. I am a Chief fan for the United States Navy Chiefs, not the Kansas City Chiefs. United States Navy Chiefs.
Captain Jack, I do appreciate you having me on. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Now, of course, the people say that Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year. They're wrong. Football season is the most wonderful time of the year.
That's right.
So Christmas is coming soon, Captain Jack. It's next month. So Christmas for NFL fans.
There you go. And I agree with you there.
That's how I look at it.
I agree with you there. And I apologize. My eyes are giving me
little kids get excited for Christmas. As I've gotten older, I don't get excited for Christmas anymore. My Christmas is when the Philadelphia Eagles start. So there you go. That's but Captain Jack, I do appreciate you. Before I go, you mind telling people where they can find me at?
Make sure you check out Positive Philly on that new what's the new network?
Hardcore Sports Network. Make sure you check it out as well. I want you to check it out.
Hardcore
Sports Network.
Hardcore Sports. Send it to me in you got my number and stuff. Send it to me and I will check it out. Or write it in the comments too. He's doing it as we speak. I'm sorry. Like I said, my eyes are killing me.
But also you guys can find me on Twitter at @positive_Philly, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Positive Philly Productions. And I'm starting big things. I'm trying to do I might do like a super fan interview shows and an interview a super fan from every team. So, and I do want to say this before I do go. I do want to say prayers out to Raider Nation. For those of you who don't know, Raider Nation did lose a very big Raiders fan. Are you aware of what I'm talking about, Captain?
Which one?
Sylvia.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, Sylvia.
Little Chucky's mom, Sylvia, died. It's been about a week to 10 days.
Yeah, they have the funeral tomorrow.
The funeral is tomorrow, and this is an Eagles fan that even reminded me of this. So I appreciate you doing that. And there is a balloon release where if you are a Raiders fan, try to get yourself a black or a silver balloon. And I think it's the 26th. I think which is her birthday. There will be a balloon release in honor of Sylvia Mancheca and Segura. And so please, if you can, support that. And please, there's also a GoFundMe to help with the family. Those medical
I
bills
reached out to
are immense.
I reached out to her husband and just told him, how much I love Chucky's content and all. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I absolutely love that kid. Like, his whole character and, like, I love his Raiders videos and all. I mean, there's a lot of great Raiders fans out there. So, that's why I brought it up. So, definitely, prayers out to Raider Nation during this difficult time. It's going to be, the Raiders, I know she's looking down on them, watching them this year, hoping they do good. So, let's get her. If the Eagles don't make it to the Super Bowl, Raider Nation, I'll root for you all. So,
all right, I appreciate it.
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming in, brother. Always good hearing from you.
Peace out, Captain. Go Birds.
All right, there you go. Goes Birds to my friend, Positive Phil. And then, who has the audacity? Who has the audacity? Oh my God! I'm sorry, my eye is watering. Philly sports guy pops in here. I don't mean to be negative here, but I do not think the AFC West will. It's actually, you're doing a double negative there. You should say, if you want to say this correctly, Jamie, aka Philly sports guy, I don't mean to be negative, but I do not think the AFC West will be. You should put that second not, will be as good as you think. I understand what you're trying to say. You're wrong. I think the AFC West will have. I think the AFC West is going to have at least 3 playoff teams, pending developments with injuries. And then Darren Ray, thank you, Darren Ray, for popping in again. Darren Ray is my Chiefs guy. The Super Bowl champion will come from the AFC West. I agree with that too. PSP is harsh. Okay, let's see what Philly sports guy says. Well, I think the Chargers are not as good as people believe. I kind of think that, and I'm not sure if the Raiders didn't make a mistake getting rid of their coach and GM. No. The GM had to go. Mike Mayock had to go. Getting McDaniel in there with Dave Ziegler was the best thing that happened to this team. It was Rich Bisaccia was not going to stick around in that environment. That's just me. Wilson has jumped the shark. That I agree with that. And KC lost some until you see, you got to play the game. What is it? You win to play. You win to play the game. You win to play the game. Whatever Herman Edwards said. It's like you win to play the game. Something like that. Ed Winchell says, Jamie, Edwin. I'm sorry. I apologize. Philly sports guy. Philly sports guy. All right, dinner time in Utah. Thank you there, Darren Ray. We'll keep checking in. Raiders look good, but Mahomes is moving the ball. Yeah, I saw. Like I said, until they are upended, the Chiefs are the team to beat in the AFC West. Until you see them otherwise, they're the champs. In order to win the Chiefs division, you got to beat the Chiefs. You play to win the game. There you go. Thank you there, Jay. You play to win the game. Thank you. I knew it was those words somewhere. And Rich Bisaccia was too nice. My best to Darren Ray, my buddy, the Chiefs fan. My best to Philly sports guy. I love seeing Philly sports guy. I'm saying that the division out of stack is okay, and I got you. And Philly, I think that the Eagles have probably one of the better chances to win the NFC East. And by the way, if you see like there's a Wild Wild West show where it's the four guys for the AFC West, there's also an NFC East show. There's also an NFC East show. And Philly Sports Guy, could you put that information on where you can see the NFC East show? Because Big Blue is from the Cowboys. Philly Sports Guy is for the Eagles. I don't know who the Commanders guy is. And I think is Sneaky the Giants guy? I'm not sure. But there is a NFC East show, and it's entertaining as well. So if you like the Wild Wild West show, which is like what the Raiders and Broncos and Chargers and Chiefs do, there's an NFC East show as well. You play to win the game. And Jay, good, thank you for that. I love the way Josh yells on the sideline about time to get a coach. And yeah, it was like that. Ed Winchell says, you got to take the division from the Chiefs. It's still theirs until it isn't. I agree. That's what Jay says. And that's true. Chiefs AFC West until taking them down, they're the favorite. I agree. I think we can. I am going to turn it over to, again, we had Xavier on here who is and I was kind. I called him a Pats fan. I was kind. I called Xavier a Pats fan because he's more of a Patriots fan. But this guy is a Patriots fan. So I'm going to bring on my shipmate, Doc Cabral. Doc, how you doing there, buddy?
Jay, looking good, man. What's going on?
Up until the coughing fit I just had, I'm doing okay.
Ouch.
Post COVID cough, but I'm still trying to get. I got an eye migraine from being tired.
Oh God.
So that's why I've been dabbing at the right eye, and it hurts. So
hope you're not getting pink eye.
No, I'm not getting. I have this for when I'm tired. It happens all the time. You'll see me rubbing my eyes, and I'll be dabbing at it. It's an eye migraine. I have them all the time.
Yeah, my wife says, "Poor guy. I hope you're feeling better."
Oh, tell her thank you.
He says, "Thank you, baby." No, you're welcome. Okay, she says, "You're welcome."
Okay.
What's the latest, man? I mean, I'm hearing about all the Raiders stuff, but
yeah.
Really, I mean, like I told you earlier, the Pats are really keeping it close to the cuff. They're really keeping it close to the cuff, and I think Josh McDaniels is too. I think his inner Bill Belichick's starting to get to him.
In what respect?
He's not letting out a lot of information.
Well, that's smart. That's smart.
Though the problem is a lot of these newer coaches have a lot of diarrhea of the mouth.
True.
A lot of them have a lot of diarrhea of the mouth, and that's something I really looked at and went, wait a second. You're in the preseason. This is the time to develop your people, to see where they're at and if they'll fit into your scheme. If they don't fit in, move on.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah.
Like your boy Leatherwood. Leatherwood, you know what the problem with Leatherwood is, dude? I think they're trying to fit him in like a square peg into a round hole.
He's a guard. Until proven otherwise. He's a guard, and they set him up in a bad situation. They say, you are going to be our right tackle come hell or high water, and he's not a right tackle.
No, he's not. That's what I was going to ask you. Why would you leave someone as a tackle their guard? Unless it's an emergency for one game or two games because the other guy got hurt. But really, Jay, Come on, man. Really?
Well,
I'm just
like I said, I think that they did him a disservice by saying you will be all right. So you will be. They put a lot of pressure on him, and he's
no.
not up to it. He's not up to it. And and I remember that Henry and my very good friend Henry Lawrence, he didn't really play a lot his first 2 years, and then in his third year he was a dynamo at right tackle. So I'm hoping that maybe it's the same thing with Leatherwood. Maybe, but we'll see.
But that's
We'll
a
see.
possibility. I mean, the thing is, this poor guy is trying to get a roster slot, and they make it more difficult for him. It's like in the Pats, they're trying to swing guys over, but at the same time, a lot of guys leaving and bailing, going to the Raiders. I think we lost like 2 or 3.
Only a few. Bolden, Jacob Johnson.
Yep.
And obviously the coach and the GM.
Well, yeah.
A couple of there was another coach that came over, and they wanted a third coach, but the Patriots wouldn't let go of him. And there was a guy that was on the Patriots practice squad. I think his name was Lacey, who they brought in as a receiver, but he's not. He's not. He's probably going to be, maybe at best, he's going to be practice squad guy. So we'll see.
I think it'll all work out somehow. I mean, I'm just hoping my guys are able to get past the second level of the playoffs this year. We get to the wild card, but Jesus Christmas, man, at least get to the second level this year.
Mm-hmm.
My only concern is that they haven't delineated and said, well, this will be the offensive coordinator. This will be the definite defense coordinator. I just don't like it when they leave you hanging on what they're doing right now. I understand the Belichick thing, but in the same breath, I'm sorry, Captain. I'm really trying to understand what they're trying to get across here. I mean, like I told you, I'm an old guy, and when I think about where the Patriots were when I was a kid to where they are now, they've gone way above and beyond my beliefs, way above and beyond. But the problem is they've had so much success. The success is starting to dwindle now.
Yeah,
and it's unfortunate to see them go from bottom of the barrel to the top of the hill, and go to 9 Super Bowls and win 6. But actually, they didn't go to 9. That's not with Bill Belichick. They went to a total of 11. But
right.
That's okay. But the thing is, they still got work. They still got work to do, and they still got places to go, people to see. Like you guys, man. You guys have a lot of promise this year.
We do.
You have a lot of promise. And Josh McDaniels and those guys are really, really getting together. And Ziegler, they're really getting together and saying, look, what else can we do to make this place a better environment? Not just a better team, but a better environment.
Mm-hmm.
I think the culture is what builds a team. And when we have a winning culture, the Pats are great. But the problem was, people don't look back and think, well, wait a minute, for a lot of years we weren't that great. What brought us to that position? What brought us to that reality? And getting to that position is what made people great. Like you guys do right now with Josh McDaniels and Ziegler. They're building a hell of a culture there. And that's going to make you guys very, very successful.
And I like what McDaniels is doing. And I'm going to leave with what PSP said, because cheating-ish may not work anymore.
Okay, that's cute.
But it's more along the lines of and I agree in this respect, that Belichick and he who shall not be named, and things like Deflategate and Cameragate, and there's a lot of things that the Belichick regime has done which was underhanded, and they got caught. but it was after the fact, and it still didn't take it didn't take away the championships. But there was stuff that led up to those championships, Videogate and Deflategate, and whatever the heck you want to say, and you prospered with it, but the eye is, and what upsets me, and I'm going to say this as well, is when Robert Kraft gets busted in a massage parlor getting a happy ending, nobody says anything.
And he's probably not the only one.
True, but he got busted.
Exactly.
He got busted.
But we don't know what happened in the back room either with Goodell and the other owners either. So
true.
But, look, I said, I'll go after a player, but leave the executives and the owners alone. That's the way they're playing the game right now, and you can't have one without the other.
Well, they did bust Stephen Ross for a couple down.
That's BS.
They busted him, so maybe that they're going to start doing what they need to do. Maybe I don't think so.
No,
but we'll see.
Stephen Ross, you know what? Stephen Ross is Stephen Ross. He's a multi-billionaire. You think he really cares about a couple of $1 million? Really? Come on, man.
No, he doesn't care.
I think it'll be, I think there's going to be eventually. I think Roger's going to be going away. I think eventually Roger's going to go away, and once he goes away, it's going to be a real mess out there, because they're going to then say, "Well, maybe we were a little too hard on Roger, or we didn't have enough on Roger, or this or that."
No, you know what? The old, and I'll say this, and we'll quit the conversation. Is I don't like Goodell. Never have, never will, because he is a Tagliabue disciple, and Tagliabue was a Roselle disciple. So they're keeping it very straight line. Roselle begat Tagliabue, Tagliabue begat Goodell. Okay, the next guy is going to be a Goodell disciple, and it's going to be the same old crap. It's going to be the same old crap. But we'll figure that when we get to it. Doc, you take care. Thank you for coming in, and best to your missus as well.
Say hello to Lil and the family, please.
We will. You take care, shipmate. Always good hearing from you.
Bye, sir.
Be well. All right, take it easy as well. That's my boy Doc Cabral, the Patriots fan. I am, like I said, I'm very sorry. Like I said, I have an eye migraine, and it's from being tired and looking at a computer for a bit. So there's nothing really I can do about it. Yeah, they busted Ross. Yeah, the situation is a black eye. That's true. Al didn't get caught and it didn't work. Okay, that's true. Pats were America's fame, got away with it, and it worked. Stop calling it a real win. I agree, PSP. I agree. I do. I agree. And they got caught and nothing happened. I agree. So, and I am going to get some rest. I want to say again one thing as well, and it was on here earlier. The NFC East show is on Wednesdays at 7:00 Eastern. The AFC West show is on Wednesdays at 7:30. So what you can do is you can go join Jamie, aka Philly Sports Guy, Pork Rind, who is the Commanders guy, Big Blue, who's the Cowboys guy, and Sneaky G, who is the Giants guy. They're very good guys, very, very entertaining members of the YouTube community. You can watch them at 7:00, and then you can come over at 7:30 and join us. So this way you get NFC East for half an hour, then you get a jolt of AFC West, and then at 9:00 during the season, go over to NFL Nation Live. And then you get, a double dose of the captain, but a really good show. And I'm not just saying it because I really believe this. Honestly, if it was any other person and they were doing the show, if it wasn't my name, I'd say that's a damn good show. And then the NFL Nation Live, that's a damn good show. It's not because I'm on it. I know it's a damn good show. And that, and their wins, yes, we'll always have I know. I agree, PSP. It's unfortunate, but they have those wins. There was drugs in the Cowboy, yes. Jerry Jones he had a hooker incident, right? He had a hooker incident, if I'm not mistaken. Jerry said no to AB. Oh well. Am I doing a Tuesday night show? Well, Tuesday is Tuesday. It's not tomorrow. But yeah, I think I'm going to do something with OG. I think I'm going to do something with OG. It'll be 9:00. I'm not sure what it will be. I had a guess, but he wasn't available, so we'll see what we can do. And I agree with PSP there. 9/11 was like that. You hate to say the Saints was there. Yeah, it was kind of given. It was kind of given. I will be with the Raiderettes show. Will be coming back during the season, Tito. It will be Peggy Holmes, Kevlar prom dress, and a little bit of me, but it's mostly them. It's going to be every other Tuesday, and when they're ready to roll, we'll bring it back. I didn't stop the show. I didn't stop the show. The lady said we're going to stop the show until the season, and I'm like, okay. So you'll see Chronicles of the Black Hole, and then the Raiderettes show every Tuesday, alternating Tuesdays. And I can't wait. I can't wait because great to have them on. Oh yeah, and thank you there, PSV. Like I said, the two, like I said, the Raiderettes show with Peggy and Kevlar, great show as well. And I said, then you have me and proper English is OG and I. OG and I. But you're gonna have entertainment on Tuesdays. You're gonna have entertainment on Wednesdays. A double dose. Wild Wild West is 7:30, and then the show with NFL Nation Live, that's on at 9. So you'll have those on Wednesday. Then Thursday, then I'll have the regular show. But anyway, that's the show for the evening. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, like, share, share, and comment after the show, please. Comment after the show, please. Remember, check out Positive Philly at the Hardcore Sports Network. Hardcore Sports Network. You can see him on the Hardcore Sports Network. Thank you, Tito, for saying good show. Al Davis admitted the Raiders should. Well, they didn't. I mean, it was they. It's you do all you need to do. You just don't get caught doing it. If you don't get caught doing it, then you're doing it effectively. Thank you for that as well, Tito. So again, this is the show for tonight. Take care, everybody. I'm gonna get some rest. I will see everybody Tuesday. We'll do a show Tuesday at 9:00. PSP, you can call. Yeah, you can call in. Sure. You get everybody can call in at any time. It's your show. It's your show. That's why I said if people call in, you don't have to listen to me talk for 2 hours. I'd much rather people have interjection. And yeah, PSP knows the Raiders, so you know what you're talking about. All right, folks, we will see you Tuesday. Thank you for being here. Remember, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Join if you haven't already. Join the channel. Get your stuff for the channel. And remember, for every $5 that you spend, let me put this up here. Let me put on the banner. For every $5 that you spend, okay. Here we go. Every $5 that you spend, you get a spin, or what is it? A tile? I can't remember what it's called. An entry. There you go. An entry into the treasure chest of prizes. Ed, like I said, I'll just hit the link. Just hit the link, man. I don't know why it was there tonight. Apparently it was Google Voice. Sometimes had issues. Okay, it's hit the link. You don't have to worry about the camera, and it never f's up if you hit the link. It never, because the people that were in tonight via the camera, even if they weren't on camera, it didn't have an issue. It didn't have an issue. So hopefully you guys will come in and we'll be there as well. So hit the link. You guys and gals, mates and wenches, thanks again for joining us. Take care. Comment after the show. Like the show. Join the program. Join the channel. And share it up. Share it up. So you'll be able to see what's going on. All right, folks. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. See you Tuesday, 9 o'clock. Here on the Captain's Channel. Take care, everybody.